Welcome to my channel, The Learning Destinations, and once again I am back with the powerful topic. And today tutorial is how we can design the complete VPC inside the AWS Cloud. So as you know that VPC is the core foundations of any infrastructure. That means whenever you host any infrastructure inside the AWS, the first thing you need to create is VPC. So as much as your foundation is strong, that much your infra is going to be stronger. So in this particular tutorial, we are going to see that how we can completely design the AWS VPC. So now let's take a look at the objective of this course, and we are going to create first step that we are going to create one VPC, and after that we are going to create two public subnet and two private subnet. Why two public and private subnet we are going to create? Basically we want to achieve the high availability between the subnet. So you can create your subnet in multiple AWS zones. So even if tomorrow one zone getting fails, still your application can serve the request to end users because your subnet is exist in multiple zones. After that we are going to create two routes, and one route is basically to attach with the public subnet, and another route that we call private route that is going to attach with the your private subnet. After that we are going to create one internet gateway, so your applications and the end users, when the end users try to reach your applications can serve to request to end users because it is connected with the internet gateway, and that's how your applications front end can serve the request of the users. And after that we are going to create the NAT gateway. So here my purpose is to create the NAT gateway because if let's suppose that you have the backend services and there is some database, your backend services is connected with the database and you don't want to directly expose your database to the public. So that's why you, by creating the NAT gateway, and under the private subnet you can host your database, and since it is connected with the NAT gateway, so whenever the internally the applications can query to your database, it can process it to the front end, and finally the end users will get the data from your database. After that we are going to see that how we can assign the public IP to the NAT gateway. So basically it is like we can say it is the elastic IP that we are going to attach with the NAT gateway, and also we will attach one public subnet to the NAT gateway. So on the screen these are the objectives of this particular tutorial that we are going to see in couple of minutes. So further, no more discussions, and let's directly jump on the practical. I assume before starting this course, I assume that you have already basic knowledge of the AWS cloud, and you have at least that much knowledge that you can easily locate the resources, and you will have the understanding about the resources when I say VPC, internet gateway, route. So I believe you have already the idea about all these resources, because in this particular tutorial I am not going to cover the basic and the fundamental parts of the AWS cloud. So it will be directly straightforward, the practical session. So when you come into the AWS cloud, there is a VPC sections. You need to go there, and you can say your VPC and then say create VPC. All the CIDR range I have already defined it, so you can see on my screen. So basically I am going to keep this range for my VPC, and I say test VPC, and I will create this VPC. Okay, so we can check now. Here the VPC is ready. Now we will create two public subnet and two private subnet as I explained earlier. And guys, so this needs to be make sure that your public and the private subnet should be under this particular VPC which we have created just now. So I say public subnet 1, and as I explained earlier, to achieve the high availability inside the zone, you need to select the particular zone. So I am going to select this one first, and we have already ready the CIDR range. So I am going to just quickly pick it up from here. and that's all. So one public subnet is ready. Let me quickly create the another one. Select this VPC, and another subnet, I call it as public subnet 2. And since previously I have selected this zone, so now I'm going to select this particular zone and the CIDR, which is already defined. So let me pick it from here and copy and paste. Super. So we have two subnets are ready. Public subnet 1, public subnet 2. Let me create the private subnet in the same VPC, and the private subnet CIDR range is also ready. So let me give this one, and yes, we need to select the availability zone as well. So I'm going to select this one, create subnet. Okay, let me check that what I have given the name, public subnet, public subnet. So I guess I forgot to give the name, so I can give here private subnet. Private subnet 1, save it. And another, let me create one more private subnet, same VPC, and I say private subnet 2, and the availability zone AP South 1B, Southeast 1B, and the CIDR range, I'm going to give this range. Create subnet. So now we have all the required 4 subnet is ready with us, 2 public subnet and 2 private subnet. Okay, so now we are going to see that the route, and as earlier I explained that we are going to create 2 route, 1 public route and 1 private route. So we can say the name here, public route 1, and this should be the part of the same VPC which we have created, test VPC, create 1, and let me create another route. We can say private route 2, and this will be also part of the same VPC. So we have 2 route ready, 1 public, 1 private. Now let's assign this public route to public subnet, and we say edit subnet associations, and let's enlarge it. And basically this public subnet should be the part of public route. So we are going to public subnet 2 and public subnet 1, and we will save it. In the same way, now we need to assign for the private route to the private subnet, edit subnet, and we have private subnet 1 and the private subnet 2. Save it. Let's quickly check. So we have 2 route is ready. So let's check public route, and let me go here, public route, and these are the 2 public subnet which is attached with this public route, and there is a 1 private route, and these are the 2 private subnet which is attached with this. So now let's create the internet gateway, and create internet gateway, and I say my internet gateway, and create internet gateway, and after that you need to attach this internet gateway to the VPC which we have created, and this is the VPC that we want to attach with that. And after that, this internet gateway should be the part of 1 public route. So in 1 public router, we go here under the route sections, you can say edit route and add, and as of now I am going to allow for all the IPs, which is not recommended. It depends on you that particular range you want to allow, you can allow from here. And the internet gateway, so this is the gateway which we have created, save routes. And now we are going to create the NAT gateway, and we are going to create this time my NAT, and allocate elastic IP and attach with 1 public subnet. So this is my, I'm going to attach with this one. So your database still can query So it will be connected through the internet, so your database can still query if you host your database under the NAT network. So create NAT gateway, and now this NAT gateway you need to add under the private route sections. So this is the private route sections, edit routes, and here you can add the NAT gateway. Select the NAT gateway, save routes. Yeah, so here the NAT gateway is successfully attached with this particular. Okay, so yeah, that's all for this particular tutorial, guys. So let me summarize quickly what we have done. So basically we have created one VPC here by the name of test VPC, and after that we have created two subnets, public subnet, two private subnet. We have created to achieve the high availability in multiple zones, and after that we have created two routes. So basically basically we have associated the public subnet into the public routes here, and the private subnet into the private route. After that we have created one internet gateway, and we attach to that particular VPC, and after that in this particular internet gateway we attach to this public route here. Then we have created one NAT gateway. We have attached one public subnet to this NAT gateway, and after that we have allocated one elastic IP on this particular NAT gateway, and this NAT gateway after that we have added into the private route here, this one. For this tutorial, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video a lot. So what are you waiting for? Just go ahead, create some VPC, host some resources over there, and at any point if you are getting stuck, just write me in the comment sections with the particular error and I will resolve it for you. So that's all for this lecture, guys. And also I would like to request, if you think that somehow I am coming with some useful videos and somehow it is helping in your day-to-day operation task, then please subscribe my channel and encourage me so I can create more and more some valuable video for you. So that's all for this lecture, guys. Till the time, bye bye, take care, keep learning, keep sharing with your friends, and I will see you in my next video next week. Till the time, bye bye, take care. Thank you so much for watching this.